7 News goes on a shopping spree with someone else's card. You won't believe who could be taking the credit.
Yeah, really, many of us rarely carry cash anymore, finding it easier to use debit or credit. But experts say credit card fraud is far too common.
So we put stores to the test. The 19's Lauren Prisball shows us how someone else might be taking the credit.
From clothes to food or even the latest high-tech gadget, you want it, you got it with a quick swipe of a credit card.
I prefer the convenience of having a credit card than having to carry a bunch of cash around.
Credit cards make our lives easy and convenient, but if someone else uses your card, it can turn your life upside down.
I think it's super easy to buy things with credit cards and they don't really check.
So 7 News decided to check, sending a female producer on a shopping spree using a credit card with a guy's name on it. First stop, a cup of coffee at one popular shop and a bagel at another. The producer was never asked for ID and didn't have to sign a thing. Next up, some cleaning supplies and a book. No questions asked.
Sometimes my boyfriend will sign for my bill on my credit card, using his name, and nobody ever seems to notice.
Our producer then heads into a store and buys a watch. The cashier says the signature on the card is hard to read and asks our producer for ID. But when she says she doesn't have any, the employee sells her the watch anyway.
It's so easy just to ask for an ID.
Our shopping spree continues with office supplies, lunch, and some groceries. Again, one quick swipe and the deal's done. At this clothing store, the employee never sees the credit card our producer uses. Then at our next stop, we decide to go for broke and buy a Blu-ray disc player for more than $600. And for the first time all day long, the store employee refuses to make the sale without proper ID. But when we go to a different store in the same chain, our producer has no problem making the purchase.
Wow, that's pretty insane.
I wish, actually, that if I'm buying $100, $200 worth of stuff, perhaps they'd check my ID.
But some identity theft experts say there is a reason retailers might not check your ID.
Retailers don't really have much motivation to protect you or your credit card information.
Many credit card companies don't require store clerks to ask for ID because they want credit cards to be a fast form of payment. What they do want store clerks to do is to compare the signatures on the back of the credit card and the receipts. So be patient when an employee checks your card and asks for ID.
When a retailer asks you for your form of identification, you should be happy that they're taking that extra layer of precaution.
Some good advice to protect your credit. Lauren Prisball, 7 News.
Many credit card companies have systems to prevent fraud. During our shopping spree, the credit card company did call the cardholder to verify the purchases.